Marco from Team Queso and Mystic very close. Lots of smokes as they move forward. On the opposite side of the river, Top Esports, Fireboy, has got that discount gun, but putting in some serious work with it.
He got some help from the others on his team as well, but looks like Whitecat is gonna go for a breach himself.
Lots of people stacking up here on the only compound that's still inside. Fireboy gonna go with the spray. He's trying to cover his partner as he pushes up on the window. We're gonna see how this fight goes.
Look at it, this could go any way right now. There's so many teams over there. You got PLM, you got BRK, and you got Whitecat from Top Esports.
Boozy comes out, slam the door.
Back in.
No, bad idea. Puts the door down, it is eradicated. Whitecat is basically playing very well. The next shift comes in, it goes south of the river. So everyone involved with this fight we're watching right now, Froz, needs to get it over with and get moving because the circle will start closing and they don't want to have to move at the last moment with zero cover. Get done, get the play, and get out of there. PLM and BRK making that very difficult. The spray goes up, Fuzi goes down. Fireboy uses it as a chance to make a move here.
Whitecat tried to move up by Killer, but what's going on here?
That's Team Queso's pushing in on Elite Gaming. They're inside of the tower. It's not going to be enough. The spray is insane. GC Busan is getting involved. Team after team is just going down.
ELG is down to one member right now. It's only Broncho left and he's on the outskirts.
Meanwhile, BRK was eliminated across the river. GC Busan rose on the ground. Elite Gaming trying to make them understand exactly what happened. Queso looks like they might be going for a res and it may work out. Top Esports in the water trying to cross that area. PLM though, and Soul hoping it won't happen. Soul up on the rocks, gonna be able to just try to rack up kills from behind the bridge as everyone else comes in. Soul's in the circle, Froz. They don't have to worry about pushing.
They just need to hold this off. They need to hold everybody off from the north side. Meanwhile, we also saw a big E-tron going out on 10th place.
Soul in a really good spot, knocking people out inside of the water one after another. Meanwhile, Bigatron also putting in some work over in their location. And slowly but surely, Top Esports needs to remove Soul from their position. Queso tries to push in on Nova. Nova defends AY up on top of the box, unable to be stopped. Purple Moon has been eliminated. ARG now making their move. Gonna get a knock on PLM. TES goes down, and Mystic is eliminated from Queso.
ARG got the stack of containers. The only one that is gonna be left in the next circle. They want to go to the south side. They want to hold people out right now.
KK Skur gets a nice little grenade, but it's not going to be enough. Mortal hiding behind the burning car, trying to defend. Meanwhile, X-Quest is taken down by Nova in a nice shot. Nova killed in return. This fight is absolutely insane. A minute ago, there were only 2 teams eliminated. Now, Busan, RRQ, Unique, PLM, 69 team, Bigatron, X-Quest, Scars, Black, Space Station, and BRK are out. We are down to 6 teams with 16 people alive.
Soul had one thing to do, and that was holding Top Esports from crossing the river. They couldn't do it, and right now they are falling to them.
Top Esports putting in work. Meanwhile, ELG trying to move up. Marco, the last man from Queso. X-Quest is eliminated. Our leaders in the lobby are out. The top 5 left. Nova goes down. The back-to-back winners earlier today. The threats are dropping one after another. That's first and third place. Top Esports saw that and knows this is their chance to potentially end the day in first.
It's not only for them, but also Elite Gaming. They got some people back up, and they're trying to move their way into circle, but it is gonna be rough, not gonna lie. There is nothing in terms of cover for him to work with.
Absolutely. I will tell you, Soul is doing everything they can to defend against this Top Esports push. They've been playing it very well. Yet again, Elite Gaming with no cover and just grass is putting in work. Marco tried to stop him. He goes down. Queso been a bit of a spoiler throughout the tournament here today. We do see them drop. 4 teams left, but 13 people alive. Viper gets the knock there on Top Esports. He's gonna make that big push. We see KK Skur trying to prepare. He's watching the top. He doesn't even care what's happening behind him. Viper trying to figure out how to come up. He gets knocked down on the rocks just a little bit. Has to switch out to the left side.
Wait, did he get KK Skur? He's still up.
Throws up the smoke. They're just trying to find a way to move away from the blue wall.
Whitecat goes down, and KK Skur last man standing for Top Esports right now. Soul looking strong.
Soul's got the smoke wall. If they can get KK Skur out and take that box, they're in a good position. But KK Skur ain't Skur to nothing. He does take one down, but Viper returns it. That'll be the end, and Soul in the pole position to take this one home. Top Esports, the top 3 teams on the leaderboards are out. Soul and the Indian fans are hyped. They've got a smoke wall, they've got a crate, but ARG 4 up is not about to give up the win easily.
Elite Gaming still one man strong. They have made a good effort to keep themselves alive here.
ELG with 1 player, all rejection with 4, and Soul with 4. Soul has been fighting since the cube to keep themselves in this one, and it's working. ARG doesn't have a lot of cover. Both teams gonna snake forward. We got a UAZ and a crate in terms of cover out here. ARG has the strongest position. The nade's gonna hurt them pretty badly as the team tries to creep forward. Good spray, gets the knock, he gets the blind knock. Beautifully executed as he now has to readjust. They know where he is. Number 2, he gets the double. Now it's gonna be down to 2. ARG gonna try to get their guys crawled back to get the reses on the UAZ. Soul has 4 up. Now's your chance to try and make a play here and get yourself there. Sarah goes down. He's finished off. That's gonna leave 3 alive and 1 knocked on All Rejection Gaming.
ARG not looking good now. 2 men left, and they are spread out. Planet on the left side, as you can see. Lapis by the little guard tower over there.
Ronak gets another knock. Viper on the offside. They're spread out all over the map. Elite Gaming staying low on the edge of the blue. Could potentially play spoiler, but for all intents and purposes, it's 4v2 right now as Soul has their shot at the big chicken dinner.
Everyone moving in very slowly. The thing is, if Soul can go for the US, they could get a good cover to work with, but look at this.
He knows, he gets him. Lapis goes down, it's a 4v1v1. He's executed. This could be the moment that Soul gets their win. They're moving slow. They're keeping it in the grass, listening for every sound cue, every moment. There, they see him. That's the end of ARG. 2 teams left, 4v1. ELG is gonna do what they can, but I don't think it'll be enough. Soul
takes it home.
The work. They had the cube, they earned it, they fought off Team 69, they made a push to stay 4 strong, they stopped Top Esports, and they took the win.
Remember what happened earlier in the sniper tower, and nade got dropped. That's the thing that led to the victory itself here.
Was the nade the turning point? Who knows? All we know is Soul has fans aplenty. They worked hard to get here to Berlin. This is their moment in the spotlight, and what a way to end day 2. That's it from me and Franz. We'll see you tomorrow, but for now, let's send it back to the desk to talk a little more about Team Soul.
That's right, an out-of-body experience for Team Soul as they're able to get themselves the final chicken dinner of the day. Game number 10 goes to India. Mortal looks immortal here as he finishes it off with the rest of his squad. Great stuff coming out from Team Soul to claim themselves the victory, and they'll be pushing themselves up the leaderboards. I have 7, I have Scoom, I have Avenger, and the crowd is going wild for Team Soul.
I could not be any happier for this, especially for Mortal, especially for the fan base from India. They're so passionate. They have been following him for the longest time, and every time they're just always supportive. So congratulations to Team Soul. Gacho, because that was just an amazing performance by them.
Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen. We saw them today. They were consistently getting better and better and better. And they got this, finally, the win. And finally, they deserve for the fans. The fan base have been voting for them, and they got this win for them. It feels so good. It was a really well played as well.
I really love the play towards the end game as well. How they crossed the river, managed to get everything there. 9 kills as well to boot the win with 39 points. It's going to push them up the leaderboard and further into the higher of the prize money.
And actually, talking about the leaderboard, Team Soul in the past 3 games, they've been 5th place, and now 1st place, which is a huge momentum, especially going into the final day, Championship Sunday. Can they go ahead and continue this kind of performance? Can they go ahead and continue to just perform like this, especially for their fan base? As I was mentioning, they're so passionate. Oh my God, I'm actually so happy right now that they won.
I know, considering all the circles towards the end, obviously kind of focusing around Crates area, etc., they were one of the teams that opted not to commit to...